What was the hardest point in your military career? I remember you telling me the story more than once of the time that you were shipped off to Saudi Arabia right after I was born. I remember you telling me that was one of the hardest parts.
Yeah, that was the hardest. It wasn't 6 months, it was 2 months. And that was a big turning point from a career perspective in my career progression. I went from nowhere to having a career progression because I agreed on very short notice to take the job of a detachment commander in Saudi Arabia. And it was an accompanied job back then, which means you take your family with you. It's 2 years with your family as opposed to 1 year without your family. I agreed to do that before you were born, and I was out the door a month after you were born. And that was really hard. That was just really, your grandma and your grandpa helped out a lot. Your mom picked you up as an infant and went to Europe for a little while and then ended up in Saudi Arabia after about 3 months. The hardest part for me was showing up in Saudi Arabia and you guys weren't there. That was absolutely the hardest. What the hell have I done kind of thing. Once you finally showed up in Saudi Arabia and we started to live as a family again, I relaxed a little bit. But there was a time there where I was very unhappy, a very short time.
That was the first time in your life you were put in a position like that.
Yeah, I had no control. And your mom was wonderful. I was going to sign the papers, and I at one point I told her, I said, I don't think I can do this. And she put her hand on my hand and helped me sign it.
And that's what it takes, right? Sometimes.
Yeah.